Good morning, guys. How's everybody today? Another beautiful day in paradise. It rained again last night. In the middle of the night it rained. Woke up this morning, everything's wet. No damage. Everything's looking good. It seems like every day my knee gets a little bit better, and today it's better again. Last night actually I noticed that I was able to stand up straight, you know, because when I hurt the side of my knee, I think it's the ligament that connects, you know, the ligaments on the left side of my right knee comes over the kneecap and goes up, you know, goes into the quad. The quad is 4 muscles, and it goes up to the right side of your leg under the T-band. So you know, which is a large tendon that runs down the outside of from your hip to your knee. So I think somehow I pulled that, because last night I was able to stand up straight, and I could actually feel my calf was really sore because I was stretching it to the normal length for the first time in about 4 or 5 days. So on the mend, happy, doing well. It rained in the night last night, and the sun's up but not fully awake yet. It's about 8 something in the morning, so there's going to be when the sun cranks itself out and hits all this water, humid. It's already getting warm at this early in the morning. The other day I did a video about some sports, and that I had done, tug of war that I had done, you know, in my younger years. One of the other crazy things I did was, actually it wasn't my idea, but I just went along with it, so I guess that makes me as dumb as the others. There's a thing called the Harz Walkabouts. It's in the Harz Mountains in Germany. It's called, I think the Harz is spelled H-A-R-T-Z, T-Z for Americans. And so it's a pretty big mountain range. It's not like Himalaya mountain range, but it's pretty big. And they had a thing called a Harz Walkabout, and it's you know, done by the army. It's 3-man teams, and you have to run 25 miles in 12 hours. You do it one day, and then you sleep and wake up and do it again the next day. So it's 50 miles in 24 hours. So you do so what, like at 6 o'clock in the morning they say go, and they ask you your estimated time, and then the slowest ones go first, and then the second day the slowest ones go first. And the idea is that you complete 50 miles, 80 kilometers in 24 hours, in 3-man teams across the mountains. Okay, so it's not just like a marathon where the trail's marked out for you. It's orienteering. You have to read a map. So what's interesting about that is some of the checkpoints were on top of some of the mountains. So somebody's being noisy. Some of the checkpoints are on top of some of the mountains. So you know, the clouds come down and you have to orientate through that. And how do you do that? Very difficult. Anyway, I was part of, I think there's 2 teams went, and I was in one of the teams, and I didn't organize it. I was just, somebody asked me if I wanted to go. And none of us had done any training for it. None. So we're going to walk and run 50 miles in 24 hours, that's 80 kilometers, with a small backpack, survival stuff, through the mountains, orienteering. Smart idea? No. But, so 2 teams of 3 from us went. There were many other teams, some like almost semi-professional guys. some like, they weren't professional, but they were sponsored. So I guess if you say they're professional, but they were military still, and they were like you know, athletes from the Olympic kind of style people, and they did the whole thing in something like 12 or 14 hours, something like that. So on the first day, I was in a team, and we set off, and then our leader, the guy who was map reading, hurt his knee, and so we got to, you know, we walked with him all the way up until about 5 kilometers before the finish at the first day, and then we went forward to the finish line and said, look, we're here, we're just waiting for this guy to catch up. And I think they allowed us in. I think we finished within a few minutes to spare, because we were waiting for our friend, and he hurt himself. And then the second day we went out, and we were doing really, really well, and that's when we got into the fog in the mountains. But we had a guy who was a runner, and a young guy who knew everything, and he kept saying, it's this way, it's this way. And I'm like, you don't have a map, you don't have a compass. And the other guy that was with us, the 3-man team, he said, okay, let's go. And I'm like, just wait, let me orientate the map and we'll find out. So anyway, we went 10 miles out of our way, or 10 kilometers out of our way, 6 miles. So we actually did 56 miles in 24 hours, which is what, 92 kilometers? But we finished, and we got in the second day just in the nick of time. So we finished, and we got our certificate. I went into the shower, and I put in the corner, it was like an old German army camp. So I put 3 shower heads into the corner and sat on the floor. And believe it or not, I fell asleep. And they were waiting for me outside. So I got dressed, put my clothes in the bag, and went and got in the car, and we went. But just another one of those crazy things that Kevin did in his life. Okay, I'm here at the post office. A friend drove me here because I can't drive my truck because I can't bend my knee. But I'm here, I'm at the post office, and I want to show you something. Look at this. Somebody sent me a package. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Well, even though I come out to get some stuff from my leg, one still has to eat. So I come to like I had to go to two different pharmacies to get. I got this spray I showed you the other day for like I had it in my sports bag, and it's very good for relaxing the muscle. So I got another bottle of that, and some more. What's it called again? Glycosamine chondroitin. I don't know why I get tongue-tied with that, but I got another box of that today, and come for some lunch. Wanna see? I get the same every time. Basil stir fry with rice underneath, look, and an egg on top. What do you think? So I'm going to eat this up, and then I guess make my way home and chill out a little bit more. What do you think? Okay, I'm at the orchid shop. Here's my friend. He's the guy. Look at all these orchids back there. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. But he's I come here to get my orchid food. 2 little cases. Roy Bat. Song Roy Bat.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sawadee Cup.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You can see all the different, got all kinds of orchids here and plants. You don't have many in at the moment. Normally back there is full of tables. I don't know if he's closing up or what, but this is where I got some of my orchids from. This is pretty. Look at this. All elephants in the jungle. Pretty, huh? Okay, guys. What do you think? Is that ready to eat or not? It looks like it's ready to eat to me. It's looking pretty full. And some Looney Tune is trying to chew the plant. Okay, guys. End of the day. What do you think? So I managed to go out and get some glucosamine, chondroitin, whatever, however you say it, and that aerosol spray for muscle relaxing. So I got some more of that. And went to Lake and had some lunch. Enjoyed that. It's the first time I was out since last Thursday. Well, about a week ago was the last time I went out. But Thursday is when I hurt my knee. But I was able to walk on it a little bit today. Oh, well, walk, I don't know if it's the right word, but I got by. When I got back it was sore, so I just laid on the bed for a while and let it rest, and it's alright now. I'm back in the garden, standing on one leg. So, a successful day. I enjoyed. I hope you did. I hope wherever you are, you're having a wonderful day. Okay? So, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Buckets of blessings, rivers of love, deep compassion, and have a wonderful evening, whatever you choose to do. See you later. Bye-bye.